Hi, this is Gary from 3Bug Media, and today I want to talk to you about why most business websites fail to convert visitors into customers, which is the main purpose of why you want a website to begin with. Well, there's a couple things, and most of the problems come when you're initially creating your website. There's three very important things you need in place to create a highly effective website that converts visitors into customers. Unfortunately, when you're building a website, most people only focus on one, and we're going to go over those right now. See, as you can see, there's three things here. You have your copy, your copywriting, your words on your page, your UI, your user interface, how your information is laid out and categorized and how easy it is for people to use your website, and visual, how it looks, the look and feel, the overall design, colors, pictures, things like that. Now, I've listed them in order of importance when it comes to converting visitors into customers for your business. As you can see, visual is last. The problem is most people, when they're building a website, focus almost entirely on how it looks. Almost nothing is given to copy. It's usually an afterthought, something when the designer asks the client, can you give me the about page, can you give me your service page? It's something they scribble down or they copy from a previous site. Don't really put any thought into it and they send it over. UI, they pretty much ignore. They usually leave it up to the designer to figure out, but the problem is the designer is not the business owner, does not know what's important for your business on there. Visual is last, and visual plays an important role, but it's only a small part of what makes an effective website. In order of importance, it tends to be last. So copy. The most important thing is the words on your page. Words sell on there. Think about what's the difference between the Bible and a phone book. It's the words on the page that convert. So your copy is going to get people interested. It's going to compel them to want to learn more. It's going to get them excited, and eventually it's going to sell and get them to convert into customers. So you have to spend a lot of time on your copy, because if you want a website that converts, you need to know your customer, you need to know what's important to them, and you need to know how to turn that into compelling copy for your website. And it doesn't matter if you're selling a service or a product or whatever, you need to be able to convince them to become your customer or to buy from you. Now, when it comes to UI, your user interface, you have to make it easy for them to find what they want. How many times have you been frustrated where you went somewhere or you went to a website and you got frustrated because it didn't make any sense? You were trying to find something, you were getting frustrated, you were hitting roadblocks, you know something's there, but you just can't find it. You get frustrated and you leave. How many people are coming to your website and doing the same thing for you? So you have to make sure that it's laid out in an easy way that makes sense to people. So there's no sense in having the information if people can't find it. Think of an encyclopedia or a dictionary or a phone book. You have a 300-400 page book. What would happen if you took away the way it was alphabetized or way it was categorized by industry or things like that? It would be absolutely useless to be able to have to thumb through all of those pages to find what you're looking for. Same thing when it comes to your website. User interface, it needs to make sense for people. People have very low tolerances, and they will not, they won't spend 10 minutes on your site trying to find something. If it doesn't make sense to them, it's too easy for them to leave and go somewhere else. And lastly is visual. Now, visual plays a very important role, but it's not the most important role, and by all means, it is not the only role there. But the visual builds trust, and it attracts people. So when you first, it's kind of that first impression. So when people land on your website, if it looks nice, it looks clean, it's bright and colorful, it's going to give off a good impression to them. It's going to make them feel good, and it's going to attract them. It's going to make them want to learn more. So the visual is going to give you that starting point, so people will lean in and want to learn more about what you have to offer. And that's where your copy is going to convert them, as long as you make it easy to find what they're looking for and you make it a pleasant experience for them. So as you can see, all three of these put together are really important. It's hard to make an effective website with only one without the others. So when you're creating a website or you're getting ready to do a redesign or you want to revamp your website, make sure that you pay equal attention to all three of these elements, because all three of these combined is what makes a highly converting website. So I hope you learned a little bit about websites, conversions, and hopefully on your next web project, you'll keep these in mind. If you have any questions, you can contact us at 3Bug Media. You can learn more by subscribing our YouTube channel below. Thank you very much and have a good day.